Welcome back. I'm Richard HAASNOOT, and I'm your host for the Advanced Wisdom series, where my goal is to help you live more of a wisdom-inspired life, which is the highest form of life us humans can live. In the course of these episodes, I'm going to be sharing with you very specific suggestions that you can act on to live more of a wisdom-inspired life. Now, the wisdom in these episodes comes from three God-realized enlightened avatars that I've studied the most: Krishna, Jesus, and Paramahansa Yogananda. As God-realized enlightened avatars, they know God, so when they speak or write, we're hearing the wisdom of God. So let's get into this first quote, which is a really good one. Quote, "Desire-propelled humans are like uncontrolled barges rushing down the floodstream of worldly life." I love those words. "Headed over the rocky falls of crushing experiences into the oblivion of death. The boats of wisdom-guided lives steer out of the powerful current of social convention and customs and reach the shores of all redeeming contentment in God." The contrast here could not be sharper. The writing is absolutely wonderful. The floodstream of worldly light headed over the rocky falls of crushing experiences into the oblivion of death. Great, great wisdom here. So a lot of this is, how do you control desire so that you're not one of those people headed over the rocky falls of crushing experiences? So let me share with you a few thoughts about how you might do that, controlling of desire. First, practice delayed gratification. Which gives you an opportunity to do assessment, thinking, self-awareness, comparing to your values, making smarter, better decisions, is practicing delayed gratification. Two, set boundaries of what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Don't be open to anything and everything that can send you into those crushing experiences referred to in this quote. And probably most important, to get away from the power and propelling of desire down the pathway of life, is to connect with a higher purpose. You can do that through sacred text, you can do it through meditation, you can do it through mindfulness, a number of things that you can do, gratitude, service to others. There's a lot of things that you can do to connect to your higher purpose. Okay? Let's get into the next quote. "If you want to enter the kingdom of God, your righteousness must exceed the ordinariness of theoretical religious beliefs and living. It must transform your consciousness and whole being." And I speak of this, close quote, from experience, okay? You need to break free from the habits of religious actions and those sorts of things that you're kind of like on autopilot. You're not fully immersed. You're not fully engaged. You must transform your consciousness and whole being by connecting more deeply with your spiritual path, spiritual journey, God-realized teachers, all of that. So, how do you become more righteous? Well, start by clarifying your values. Understand what values are serving you well and which ones aren't. And start putting those that aren't behind you. Okay? Focus on those values that lift you up, that transform your consciousness and whole being, as the quote says. Second, serve others. Be a servant leader. Get beyond your ego. Be caring, compassionate, empathetic towards others and help them. And third, seek wisdom and guidance from sacred text, from great teachers, from communities, a number of different sources that you can tap into. Okay? A lot here for you. As always, I deeply appreciate you listening to these episodes. I look forward to reconnecting with you soon. Thank you very much.